Hi everyone, we are group 24 and I'm Amra Mahmoud. Today we are going to present SwissProt database. As you can see, here is our table of contents. First we'll speak about SwissProt database and its definition. Then you can go for the relationship between SwissProt in bioinformatics. Later we can speak about accession and GI number. So let's start with the introduction. What is SwissProt database and its definition? As you know, SwissProt database is a curated protein sequence database which strives to provide a high level of annotations, a minimal level of redundancy, and a high level of integration with other databases, including an increase in in the number and scope of model organisms, and the cross references to two additional databases. So, what is the relationship between SwissProt in bioinformatics? As you know, bioinformatics speaks about the communication between mathematics, analysis in computer science, and of course biology. So SwissProt contains information about the name and origin of the protein, protein attributes, sequence annotations, amino acids, and lots of important informations. Developing a dataset like this plays a key role for any analysis or predictions. So from that, it's very helpful in bioinformatics. So let's speak about accession number and GI numbers. Accession number, for example, U49845, applies to the complete database and remains stable even if update or reversion is made, while the version number or GI number are unique identifiers for the sequence of data. As you can see, here is our example, U48945.1, which means is the first version of that sequence. So how to find a protein accession number? Let's do it in practical way. First of all, we need to go to our database, which is SwissProt. Don't be scared if you find the UniProt database as first three links, for example, because SwissProt is about the manual way or manual section of UniProt database, and both of them are working on protein sequences. Okay, let's do an example here. For example, I need to make a research paper about myosin. After searching about myosin, here's our table of data. You can see here that the results are kinda huge, 493,000 of results here. So we can filter them. Let's try protein family or protein name. Here you can see that the number dropped down to 129,000. As you can see in this section, we can try to filter it according to many things like in organism for human, and maybe the sequence length and annotation score. So after that, we can click on the accession number for the protein to find our protein profile, or we can search about the accession number directly by, let's say, myosin 7 here. So after I clicked on the accession number, I found out the myosin 7 in human. We can find a quick result here. As you can see, here is the function of myosin 7, which is of course muscle contraction. Here we can find some useful sections like the name and taxonomy. Recommended name for myosin is myosin 7, and alternative names is myosin heavy chain 7, and other alternative names here. Here is also gene names. We can also find so many sections like subcellular location, disease, expression, interactions, structure, family, and domains. Let's try to look about the sequence. As you can see, here is the sequence of myosin 7. We can copy the sequence to use it by change its format using FASTA and save it for other software analysis, or we can use few tools from here. Here is Blast. We can click on Blast, and Blast will try to find every similar protein sequence like myosin 7 in every different organism, and that's very helpful in research. So we can go back to our presentation. So finally, we have learned that how to use UniProt or SwissProt database and the real meaning of it. So I hope you enjoyed our session for today. Thanks for your attention, and this project was directed by Group 24. Here is our names, and of course, if you have any questions, you can contact us. Thanks for your attention.